According to the Hindu calendar, Shri Krishna Janmotsav is celebrated on the Ashtami of Krishna in Bhadrapada. According to the English calendar, this time his 5248th birth anniversary will be celebrated on Monday, August 30th, 2020. Come, let's know 10 important incidents that happened at the time of his birth, which even the deities were watching. 1. Shri Krishna was the 8th incarnation of Vishnu in the 28th Dwapar of the 8th Manu Vivaswats Manvantar. When he was born, 7 Muhurats of the Krishna Paksh night of Bhadrapada passed and the 8th appeared, then he was born in the most auspicious Lagna at midnight. Only auspicious planets were aspecting that ascendant. Then he was born in a combination of Rohini Nakshatra and Ashtami Tithi in a yoga called Jayanti. According to astrologers, at 12 o'clock in the night it was 0 time. 2. Appearing in the prison, Lord Vishnu himself appeared to Devaki and Vasudeva and told them about the penance of their previous birth and also promised to incarnate 3 times in their previous birth for the same merit. According to the promise, Vishnuji tells Devaki's mother that in the first birth you had a son by the name of Vishnugarbha. Then in the second birth, when you were Dev Mata Aditi, I was your son Upendra. I became Vamana and saved King Bali. Now in this third birth I am fulfilling my promise by appearing as your son. 3. At the time of Shri Krishna's birth, it was raining heavily and there was a storm in the Yamuna river. It is said that it had never rained like this before. 4. At the time of Shri Krishna's birth, by the order of Shri Hari Vishnu, Mata Yagmaya appears and erases the memories of the previous birth and the darshan of Shri Vishnu by Devaki and Vasudevji. Due to the influence of Yagmaya, at that time Sheshnag enters Rohini's womb in the form of Balram. Shri Krishna is born after the birth of Balrama. Knowing this, Kansa sets out to kill the child. Seeing this, Yagmaya wakes up Vasudeva with her illusion. 5. When Vasudeva wakes up, she says that you take this child and go to Gokul before Kansa comes. Vasudeva bows down to the child and then says to Yagmaya that, but mother goddess, how will I go? I have fetters in my hands and Kansa's guards are standing all around. Then Devi Mata says that you will become independent. Go to Gokul and keep this child at Yashoda's place and pick up the just-born girl from there and bring it here. 6. Due to the effect of Yogamaya, the guards fall asleep, Vasudevji's fetters open and then they pick up the child and come out of the prison. It is raining and storming outside. While walking, they reach near the Yamuna river. They see a Supeta lying on the bank, in which keeping Krishna in the form of a child, they start crossing the river on foot. Between the heavy rains and the river's edge, they drown in the river up to their throats, only then Sheshnag appears to help Balkrishna. 7. Mata Yamuna also appeared and touched the feet of child Krishna and got down and made way for him to cross the Yamuna. 8. Vasudevji reaches Yashoda's room with child Krishna in the dark of night. The doors open automatically. He puts Balkrishna to sleep near Yashodamya, who was sleeping in a deep sleep, and takes the sleeping girl there. Going to the prison again, they put the girl to sleep near Devaki, who was fast asleep. Then Yagmaya appears and restores their fetters as they were and says that you will not be able to remember all this because of my illusion. Then Vasudevji also falls asleep. On the other hand, due to the influence of Yogamaya, Yashoda and her husband Nandare understand that a son has been born to Yashoda. 9. Later Kansa learns that Devaki has again given birth to a child, so he reaches the prison to kill her. On reaching the jail, he asks Devaki, is she a girl? Devaki says yes, brother. Then he tells a lie. How was the girl this time? Akashvani cannot be a lie. He had spoken about the 8th son. Then how did the girl come? Must have been a boy. Where have you hidden? Then Vasudeva says that when my eyes opened, I saw this girl. I am truthful, never lie. 10. Hearing this, Kansa says, yes, this is also a trick of Vishnu to confuse my mind. No matter what he does, he cannot divert me from my goal. In whatever form he comes, he cannot escape from my hands. By saying this, Kansa rescues the girl from the hands of Devaki. He takes the girl in solitude and is about to kill her by throwing her on a ground that the girl escapes from his hands and flies into the sky, and Yagmaya appears in the sky and starts laughing. Seeing this, Kansa gets scared. Yagmaya then says, you fool, nothing will happen to you if you kill me. There is someone else who is going to kill you and he has also taken birth on this earth. He will kill you. Oh dull-witted rascal, don't unnecessarily trouble poor Devaki and stop killing the innocent, poor and helpless. By saying this, Yagmaya disappears.